Hello and welcome back to this second broadcast. If you did not already view the first episode of Leading Change, then please make sure that you review that as well. Tomorrow night, there will be another broadcast on another topic that is on our minds around this period during the MCO lockdown during this COVID-19 situation. So in language creates reality. That's the conversation that um, I'm bringing forward. That we have this memes or the mind viruses going on and having a conversation with ourselves. And then when we watch the mainstream media, what happens is that it reinforces, the mainstream media reinforces as well as perpetuate all those memes. Yesterday, I talked about how we hold frontliners. Today, it's going to be about this word, social distancing. We are all social beings. We want to be with each other. It is a natural act for us to want to be with our family and our friends. And when we come together in a social situation, in a social gathering, when we come to socialize, we do what we normally do. We touch, we hug, we hold each other. And the word, and the fact that because of this lockdown, there's already so much of resistance. And then they keep saying social distancing, social distancing. What's happening for me when I hear the term social distancing is stay away from people, stay away from people, stay away from people. Don't socialize, don't get together, which increases my resistance. It's already a resistant situation. Resistance creates persistence. So that this keeps going on and the resistance increase, and because it increases, we want to act out. So when we come together, when the rules are relaxed, we come together, of course. And when we come together, we naturally want to have contact. We haven't seen each other for a long time, and we want to hold touch and be with each other. So for me, I see the real issue is the term social distancing. We should actually call it physical distancing. Okay, because like I said earlier, social distancing creates resistance. We are social beings. We want to hang out together. But the reality, what the SOPs or what the advice is that when we come together, we should follow a set of rules in terms of the doing. So in other words, we should be physically distancing ourselves from another person in a social environment. So when we come together, we should be physically distancing ourselves. Because when we use physically distancing or physical distancing, then it programs in us like, okay, I can be sociable. I can go out and socialize and be with people and do what I love. However, then the new language will then support us in creating that mood and the behavior of, okay, now I'm in a social setting. The key thing here now is to say physical distance. Okay, I need to maintain the SOPs, maintain the distance from another person so that I don't infect that person if I have the virus. And then it forces me to then remember. Because if I say social distancing, what happens is I'm standing over there with another person, social distancing, the mind goes, but I'm in a social place already. I'm in a social environment. I'm in a social event. I'm socializing. What distancing is there? I'm already with you. So part of the problem, I think, is the term itself, social distancing versus physical distancing. So I'm encouraging you to use the word physical distancing so that to remind us that when we are together, we should follow the standard operating procedures and the advice. And if we use this term, it would force us to be conscious when we are with each other. So I encourage you to start shifting this, because the mainstream media keeps using this word social distancing. And I have noticed some of the mainstream media already changing the term. Very few have, but I've noticed it happening already. So I'm asking all of us, me included, to be mindful when we use this term, so that we are conscious when we are interacting with other people, and to maintain physical distancing. So I invite you to join me. Like I said yesterday, we are all frontliners. If we do our part and we all come together as a collective and we act as if that we are the frontliners and that we are physically distancing ourselves in a social environment, and we remind each other, then I think we can beat this together. We can get back to normal as soon as possible. So that's my message for today. It's a short message. Tomorrow's broadcast will only be from my Facebook page and my YouTube video. So only on 2 streams, not on my personal profile. So please come tomorrow to my Facebook page, Leaping with Douglas, or you can check out my YouTube channel. So like, share, pass this message on if you agree with what I'm saying. Let's create a movement. Remind and tell everybody that we are all frontliners. Take care, be safe. Let's be the change that we want to see. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. Thank you for taking the time. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. And tomorrow's topic is going to be about the word new normal. That's the other one that drives me nuts. And tomorrow, you'll know why. So see you tomorrow. Good night and stay safe.